YouTube time? Yep, you know it. Hey, what's going on, guys? I just wanted to talk about something very near and dear to my heart today. So basically, if you don't know what's going on, Red Bull Kumite is about to go down this upcoming weekend. It's actually a really exciting time now for the Street Fighter V scene and to be a Street Fighter V fan, because we get to see a lot of interesting players come together under one roof, and we're gonna have offline play for the first time at this kind of caliber, this high level, first time since COVID hit. So it's really kind of a big deal and an exciting time right now for a lot of the Street Fighter scene. And if you don't know like what Red Bull Kumite is all about, I mean, it's already one of the sickest events, period. It's delivered us a lot of great moments, kind of like probably the most intense Street Fighter V round of all time. So a little bit of a refresher course if you don't know about this. This is losers finals of the 2018 Red Bull Kumite. Daigo here about to be eliminated, one hit away against Problem X, and then we have one of the most historic rounds of Street Fighter V history. I mean, Daigo is just working. I mean, he has barely more than a throat's worth of health. What a jump. Jump to jump. Early jump heavy kicks from Guile are definitely difficult to anti-air. Ooh. The recognition of the Psycho Crusher. The shimmy, jump back jab to beat the throw. Oh my god. The reactions from both players. Daigo gasping for breath. Problem X actually reeling back for a moment. I mean, literally, this is one of the most intense rounds of Street Fighter V ever, and kind of started the rivalry between these two players. It doesn't last for long because Problem X kind of smokes him right after this and eliminates him out of the tournament. But at least we got that one round, right? At least we got that one round. So yeah, Red Bull Kumite is definitely always delivered on the hype. But what's really interesting is not even the bracket that they got coming up, which, you know, they got a lot of sick players. What I'm most interested in is the fact that we have all these international players under one roof in some undisclosed location. Apparently, they're all in the finest Red Bull hotel, and if you don't know anything run by Red Bull, if you get to partake in a Red Bull event, they hook it up. They treat you like rock stars. You go into the room and they have like, it's loaded with Red Bull goodies. They have proper setups with their own provided PlayStations and monitors, and then people brought all their laptops. And so we have some interesting situations going on. Like, we're seeing stuff that we haven't got to see for a long time, stuff that we haven't got to see for a long time or ever. We're getting exhibition matches between players that I thought we might not ever get. Like, we just had a 1st to 10 with Idom versus Tokido, and I won't spoil the result for this. Shoutouts to Shax for putting on this event. I mean, this is one of the sickest dream matches you could think of. Two of the best players in the game, the Capcom Cup champion, and Tokido, the most dominant player of Street Fighter V history, throwing it down. And they're both just in this hotel. I think they're quarantining in the hotel rooms due to COVID restrictions, but they're all on fiber optic internet. And, you know, we're getting sets like this going down. But that's not all, you know. We got to see Punk to God. He's been streaming pretty much like 12 hours a day. Him and Idom took on Salt Mine League, which is the NLBC equivalent, I would say, of Europe. So we have Idom and Punk throwing down, taking on the bracket. And I'll spoil this one for you. Idom and Punk took second and first place. And Hurricane, the guy who's won pretty much every single Salt Mine League to date, lost to both of them. There we go. Go USA, right? This got me thinking, this time before an offline major is always the most exciting part of the event. Sometimes the best gameplay and the best events and the dream matches and the stuff that you formulated in your head, like, oh, I would love to see this top player from this region, this top player from that region play each other. That doesn't happen in the bracket. I mean, they might get upset or they might not meet each other. It's just a first to two, a first to three. They don't really get to play long sets. And that happens not at the tournament, but around the tournament. And we haven't seen this in a long time. And I think also with like the CPT schedule and structure, it doesn't really invite that long set structure. And usually when people are playing, they'll play like short sets. It's not going to be streamed necessarily. It's all kind of like hush hush and like side rooms or side bets. So we haven't got to see this sort of exhibition between high level players from different places in a long time. That got me thinking about like how things used to be. Like before really the Street Fighter V CPT era, we used to have salty sweets. If you don't know about Arturo, before, you know, shout out to Arturo, now Beast Coast Arturo. He was Team Spooky Arturo, and he would stream every single major. He would bring his laptop. He'd be streaming all of the sets. I mean, you can go to Arturo's channel, Team Spooky After Hours, NYC Furby. Just search Salty Sweet, and you have almost every game, mostly Street Fighter focused. You have some of the most intense sets, some of the most interesting matchups that you can think of. Think of a matchup, two players that you wish would play each other. You would see it on this channel. I mean, there's a lot of history documented on this channel, and these are where the interesting matchups would take place off stream, not at the tournament themselves, maybe in some random hotel room, or maybe at the week leading up to an Evo. This is where you get all that action. One classic example, of course, would be the saga between ISDD and Smug. They played back in 2015 for $1,000. This isn't in the tournament. Of course, this is a Salty Sweet after or around Evo. I don't even know who's commentating. It's like randomly Japanese commentary. Smug counters. He counters the Ultra and then takes the round for $1,000. Classic set right there. Classic set. And then of course it doesn't end there. They have the run back. The run back for 1,000 in Street Fighter V. It wasn't as close this time. It wasn't a 10-8. It was closer to a 10-1. 10-1. It was pretty rough, this one. This set was pretty rough. But, you know, there he is, getting out the money, man of his word. You know, we used to have interesting events like this. This was really just around the event. You know, I actually played ISDD in his set before he went off to play Smug. I don't think I warmed him up well enough, unfortunately. Things did not go his favor that set, that's for sure. But he definitely provided a really interesting and hype set for us to enjoy. I've also partaken in some of these after-hour rooms, these after-hour sets. I've been there before, right? Made it into ESPN professional gaming after hours Street Fighter V sessions. There we all are in ESPN. Somehow someone leaked to the press the 5 a.m. money matches that were going down here at Evo. Some Japanese players, Itazan running the money matches as always. There's Punk, there's Nephew, there's Defeatly passed out, Greg. There I am on the couch resting my feet pretty much right behind Punk's head because my feet were killing me. Oh, of course that's Defeatly schlumped. Of course. So this was a good time. It was a good time. Don't pay attention to the bottom right half of the screen, but we're there running some sets. And this is what we used to do, right? Money matches were definitely going down. So I really enjoy seeing all of these sets happening right now. So basically, I'm excited. I love the fact that right now we're finally getting some offline Street Fighter V, and it's not just about the tournament. I'm sure Red Bull Kumite is going to be a great event, but really I'm loving seeing all these players come together, players that you don't always get to see play, and I'm just hoping for more opportunities like this. I feel like even with the regular CPT schedule, we kind of lost a lot of that interesting long set sort of format where dream matchups kind of occur between international players who don't get to play each other that much. I'm hoping to see more of that in the future. I hope to see more first attempts between all these different players traveling from around the world to Red Bull Kumite, and I'm looking forward to the event. And that's about it. If you guys have any interesting matchups that you've seen at tournament events throughout the years or any favorite memories that you have, let me know. And that's about it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace.